Hi, have a good time, everyone. This is Teacher Mew. I'm the founder, trainer, and teacher of P.E.C class. The professional English class, P.E.Cs, is the place where you can study everyday English and real English. Let me talk about my English journey a little. This is how I developed my teaching system. In fact, I started learning English from the very beginnings so that I won't miss all the essential of the language. So my first teacher was Ashin Usavana from EFN class. A few years later, he told me that one book is not enough, one teacher is not enough, and one class is not enough to be able to speak perfectly. Then I went to other classes. Yes, of course. I love to learn English with audios, stories, and books. And I did a lot of practice and self-studies. Later, I have been working as a tour guide for 5 years. During the low season of my job, especially in summer, I work with some NGOs. I have been their teacher, so I could share my English and knowledge to others. There is a big difference between being able to speak and to teach back again. I have been learning which method was best for learning English or for teaching English because I wanted to be better teachers. So I wanted to succeed faster, and I want and found role models. And I found other people who are already successful business people. I read their books. I went to their seminars and their workshops. I learned everything possible from them. And I use what I learned with my own business. And in this way, I was able to succeed much faster. To be honest with you, some of my lessons built a lot on my teacher Usavana's EFN course. Then I added my tourism knowledge, experiences, and some other needs. I believe P.E.C class is not only just a room learning systems. It is very close to practical working actually. That's why learning at P.E.C class can give you a great success in English.
How are you today? I'm fine, thank you. I'm also fine, thank you. I'm Ipyu. I'm English learner. I'm happy to address P.E.C class for my English. I like it very much. Teachers are good at teaching and students are friendly to each other. That's why it is much better to be able to speak English confidently because the more you know about each other, the less you are shy to talk to each other. Let me talk about myself and my family. I'm 70 years old. I'm a first year English student at Moyoa University. I live in Tosca Village, Homeland Township. My vision is to become a teacher. At the moment, I'm learning English in this class very well. I want to use grammar correctly and to speak English very well. That's why I'm trying a lot to have a good English. I have some hobbies. They are reading for knowledge, listening to music, drawing picture, and frame games. I'm going to talk about my family. There are 6 members in my family, including me. They are my father, my mother, my younger 2 brothers, and my younger sister. My father is Ubima. He is a businessman. He is 45 years old. He is a good father and he loves my mother very much. My mother is Dowin. She is about 38 years old. She is a good mother and a good housewife. She never fails with cooking, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for us. She looks after the family all the time. My younger two brothers and my younger sisters are students. That's all. Thanks for listening. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
I'm also fine, thank you.
My name is Jikai and I'm a 22-year-old third-year zoology student from Mongyuan. I'm learning English and I'm a student of P.E.C class. How have you been? Okay? I am going to talk about my daily routine. I wake up around 5 a.m. Then I get up at 5:30 every morning. As soon as I get up, I make my bed, I use the toilet, wash my face, brush my teeth, take a bath at the stream, then I get dressed. After that, I cook rice and curry for my breakfast. I have breakfast at 7 o'clock. After breakfast, I study my lesson book. And then I prepare to go to class. I brighten a car on my face for my beauty. And then I bring my lesson book and I go to class. I attend the class from Monday through Friday. In the class, I study the lesson with great enthusiasm and practice speaking English with my classmates before the teacher comes to class. Sometimes I report my English problems to the teacher. In the afternoon, at about 12:20, I have lunch and I take a nap. After that, I go back to class. My class finishes at 3 p.m. Then I go home. When I get back home, I take a rest about 10 minutes. Then I cook for my dinner. I take a bath at 5 o'clock. Usually, I have dinner at 6 o'clock. And then I do my homework from 7 to 9 p.m. On Saturdays, I attend the class half a day. On Sundays, I don't need to get up early. It's my holiday and I usually go out with my friends. I love cheering up to see finality after I finish all the hours I have to do for a day. I brush my teeth, I say prayer, then I chat with my friends on the internet. That's part my daily routine. Okay, I hope you enjoy my presentation. Thanks for listening.
Hi everyone, good morning to you all.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
I'm also fine, thank you. I'm a Tulian, I'm a 20 years old and I'm a student. P.E.C student. I'm a big fan of learning English at P.E.C class. Today, I'm going to do answer and questions. You can ask me some questions.
How long do you practice speaking English in class?
I'm practicing my English for 2 hours in class.
What is your problem with your English?
My problem is pronunciation, which is the most difficult thing for me.
What do you think of the students here?
I think the students are nice and friendly.
Why should I try to improve my English?
I think you should try to improve your English because it's good for you, and when you go abroad, you can speak with foreigners. What is good to have in life? It's good to have a job, education, and happiness.
Why do you need education?
I need education because education is important and our life and not to be stupid in life.
How long have you been learning English?
I have been learning English for 2 months ago.
How often do you make mistakes when you speak English?
Sometimes I make mistakes when I speak English.
Why are you smiling?
I'm smiling because smiling is important.
Why are you trying to speak English?
No, I'm not trying to speak English. To speak English, I like to speak English.
Where do you want me to play pinball over the net?
I want you to play pinball over the net on the playground.
How do you control your mind when you are angry?
I control my mind by staying alone when I'm angry.
Who do you go with after the class?
I go home with my friends after the class.
Why should I play in class?
No, I think you shouldn't play in class because your classmates are practice speaking English. So you shouldn't disturb them.
Why are you interested in English? Why are you interested in English?
I'm interested in English because English language is science, English language is market. So I'm interested in English.
Why are you cooking?
I'm cooking beef curry and rice for my dinner.
When do you start learning?
I start learning from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
What is your purpose of learning English?
I'm learning English for my job.
What do you want to have education or power?
I want to have education.
Why do you need education?
I need education because education is important in our life and education teaches us not to be stupid in life.
Why do you listen to music?
I listen to music because I like it very much and it gives me happiness.
Why did I come to class yesterday?
I didn't come to class yesterday because my father is ill, so I took him to see the doctor.
How do you plan to visit them?
I plan to visit Pagan by e-bike.
Did you read the lesson yesterday?
Yes, I read the lessons yesterday.
How do you learn English?
I learn English deeply and carefully.
What are you going to order to eat for your dinner?
I'm going to order beef curry and pizza for my dinner.
How long do you need to be able to speak English very well?
I think I need 3 years, 3 years to be able to speak English very well.
May I know your birthday?
Yes, you can know my birthday. That is on December the 28th.
Why are you proud of your parents?
I'm proud of my parents because they are important in my life.
What do you read for knowledge?
I read a lot of knowledgeable books for my knowledge.
Why are you able to speak English like this?
I ever please again.
Why are you able to speak English like this?
I able to speak English. I do my homework regularly.
What is your ambition and your hobbies?
My ambition is to become a tour guide, and my hobbies are playing football and playing paintball over the net.
What is your hobby?
My hobby is playing football and flicking ball over the net. Flicking ball over the net.
Can you read and write in English?
Yes, I can read and write in English.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is chan noodles.
So what do you want to say to your classmates?
I want to say to my classmates, what you do, what you get. If you do something, you get something. You don't do something, you don't get something. So we should do our homework regularly and practice speaking English with classmates. That's all.
Good morning, everyone, to you all.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
I'm also fine, thank you. I'm Sidhu and I'm a 18-year-old student in P.E.C class. Can you ask me some questions?
How is your neighborhood?
My neighborhood is nice and good. In my neighborhood, people are friendly and helpful. But sometimes my neighborhood is very noisy.
Who do you love more in your family?
I don't know who I love most in my family. I love everyone equally.
Where do you like to sit?
I like to sit at the first row of the class.
Where is your favorite music?
My favorite music is Wainami.
Why do you like English?
I like English because English is more and more important. English language is in education. English language is in science. English language is in market and business.
How do you like English?
I like English deeply and carefully.
How long do you take you should learn English?
This again.
How long do you take you should learn English?
I think I should like English more than a year.
How do you feel when you make a mistake while you're speaking English?
I hate myself when I make mistakes when I speaking English.
What is your purpose of learning English?
I have three purposes. First, I want to speak. I want able to speak English fluently. Second, I want to understand native speakers. Third, I want to be a tourist guide.
Must you do your homework to improve your English?
Yes, I must do my homework to improve my English.
Where is the P.E.C?
The P.E.C is on the H.D. Street between 42nd and 45th.
Well, it's good to be shy to talk to people.
This again.
What is good to be shy to talk to people?
No. No, it is not good to be shy. To be shy to talk to people.
Please, can you tell me your birthday?
Yes, I can tell you. My birthday is on July the 27th.
Why are you looking at him?
I'm looking at him because he is looking at me.
Where do you live?
I live in Lana village.
How is your speaking skill?
My speaking skill is improving, but I'm not happy very much about it.
What do you like to eat for dinner?
I like to eat rice and vegetables for my dinner.
How often do you study this book?
I study this book 3 times a day. One time in the class, another time in the afternoon, other time at night.
Do you hurt yourself when you are angry?
Please again.
Do you hurt yourself when you are angry?
Yes, I hate myself when I am angry.
Can you hear my English clearly?
Yes, I can hear your English clearly.
How do you teach my English?
I think your English is good and your accent is beautiful.
What do you like doing in your free time?
I like visiting nice places, watching movies, and playing games in my free time.
What do you drink for breakfast?
I drink a glass of milk for my breakfast.
Where do you practice speaking English?
I practice speaking English in the class.
How does your teacher teach English?
Please again.
How does your teacher teach English?
I think my teacher teaches English very carefully and patiently. He explains to us clearly.
What do you do for a living?
No, I don't have own job.
What are you expecting?
I'm expecting nothing.
Who John?
Mujohn is our national hero. He is already dead. Although he is dead, his name is still alive. We love seeing him. We admire him for his knowledge, honesty, and bravery.
Why do you want to go out?
I want to go out because I am bored. Living here.
Whose money are you using?
I'm using my money.
How old is Buddhism?
The Buddhism is over 2,500 years old.
What is good to get in life?
It is good to have a job, education, and happiness.
Why do you want to speak English in front of the class?
Please again.
Why do you want to speak English in front of the class?
Why do you want to speak English
I
in
want
front of
to
the
speak
class?
English in front of the class because I want to test my English. I want to test my speaking skill and grammar skill.
What time do you say prayer?
I say prayer before going to bed.
What should I do to improve my English?
I take. Please again.
What should I do to improve my English?
I think you should do your homework carefully and regularly. Your English.
What is your ambition?
My vision is to become a successful person.
What do you want to say?
Take on your head.
How do you plan to visit P.E.C?
Please again.
How do you plan to visit P.E.C?
I visit become fine. Please.
So what is your final say to your classmates? What should they do to improve their English? What do you want to suggest them?
I want to say you take care of your head. If you are healthy, you can attend the class regularly and you can do your homework and you can work your job. That's all.
Hi everyone, good morning to you all.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Fine, yes, and you?
I'm also fine, thank you.
My name is Simon Han, and I'm a 26-year-old, and I'm a P.E.C. a student. Now I live in Dongsamka village in Sky region, Homeland Township. I'm going to talk about my grandmother. My grandmother, my father's mother, live with us in our flat. She is the grand matriarch of the family, and it is clear that she is the person who is in charge of all the family decisions. For a person of her age, she is very healthy and strong, even though the only exercise she takes a long walks around the neighborhood. Her memory is very good and she can remember the names, the classes they are in, and the birthdays of all her 19 grandchildren. She will be 60 years old at the end of this year. She cannot remember when she was born, but she has vivid memories about her younger days in China. She enjoys telling us stories about her afterlife in China and in early Singapore. What is really delightful is when she talks about father and all his naughty tricks. When he was a boy, I am surprised when I hear some of them because it seems that father was one of the naughtiest boys that ever lived. Usually, he is embarrassed when his mother talks about him and when we hear his sentence. The way she talks to her children, my father, uncles, and aunts, it is as if they were still little children. They say very afraid of her and do whatever she tells them to at once. This is very good for all of us grandchildren, especially for me. Grandma is always available for us to hide behind. She will protect us from our parents. Even when we have done something naughty, somehow she seems less strict towards us than towards our own children. But of late, she has slowed down a little. I'm beginning to see that she is not as strong as she used to be. She pants whenever she has to climb the steps and likes to lie down most of the time. She also seems to get sick more often. My parents have assured me that it is nothing to worry about, but I'm a little concerned. I want my grandmother to be with us for a long time. Despite my grandmother to say finality, just try to get your ambition. Try every day, try every time, try everywhere. That's all. Thank you for listening.
Hi everyone, good morning to you all.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Fine, and you?
I'm also fine, thank you.
I'm Nhân I'm 20 years old. I live in Tomata Belief Homeland Township. I'm attending business education high school 1 in Mongyua. I'm going to talk about how to give pitch. Pitch giving can be interesting and an expensive hobby. Watching the pitch similar to employ can give you our source of amusement. Also giving pitch is less involving than giving other pets. Pitch need very little care for much of the time. They can be let alone and they do not move about the home. In fact, they can be considered as a sort of decoration for the home. The initial expenses may be a little expensive when you consider the equipment that you have to buy, but then one by chance, they can last for a long time. The most important item
Thus you will need this a PP tank. You will also need a second tank at the sort of maternity hospital for your fish farm. Fish, even the parents themselves, have a natural habit of canceling the young ones. Together with the tanks, you need an amplifier. Tanks, of course, you need a nest and some water plants. After purchasing the items matches apart, you set the rest and you are ready to catch your fish. For beginners, carpets are suggested. These are known to be tough fish, requiring little care. After you have learned the basics, you can catch other fish. Just remember not to put predator fish with gentler fish. Never put fighting fish with other fish, or they will all end up cutting cake. Fighting fish are rather warlike. Besides watching the fish swimming about happily, there are a few things you have to do. You have to feed them. Fishes' nutrient foods are ones. They eat blood too, but this does not give them the essential nutrients. Keep feeding them as the food is disappearing. Fish have healthy appetites. Another responsibility is changing the water in the tank. Once our initially recommended, use your nets and get out the fish and breathe them in the spare tanks or a fair of water. Using your bare hands to hunt the fish is not recommended. Then empty the water from the fish tank. Give this a good wash and put back the fish. This is all you need to know as a beginner. It is recommended that you read samples to learn more. Learning by trial and error can be expensive. That's for listening.